Marianne is joined by a special guest to learn more.
Yes, I want to introduce you Jeff Peoples. He's the founder and CEO of Window Book, whose clients include people who deliver more or mail more than half the mail in
America.
America.
Yeah, you get a stack of 10 envelopes, and 5 of them were produced by my clients. But one
Wow.
thing that we've really learned is that handwritten notes really make a difference. A survey said that 2 out of 3 women would prefer to have a handwritten note as their most cherished Valentine's Day gift.
Absolutely. I have every letter my husband ever wrote to me, every note in 12 years I've known him.
Good
I have it all
work,
saved in a little envelope, you know, because the person takes the time, the effort to actually sit and write and think about a message, and that means a lot to people.
Yes, in the world of abundance, there's a lot, but when you handwrite that note, it makes a big difference. So the first mistake to avoid is not doing it or waiting way too long. People think they have to wait for the last minute. They're getting this in this text and email world, but spend a little bit of time and do it in advance, and it'll make a big difference.
Right. So as we're applying this to Valentine's Day, which is coming up here in a couple of weeks, so some mistakes to avoid when you're starting the Valentine's Day card. Yeah, don't wait till the last minute.
Exactly.
Put some thought into it, like you said, right? You want to really think about the message you're trying to send that person.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the second mistake is not personalizing it. You know, sending chocolates or sending flowers is great, but adding that note, adding that personalization, cut out a little picture or something that's really wonderful for that person.
I love that idea. And then number 3, this is one of my pet peeves, everybody watching knows, is spelling. And then also addressing correctly.
Misspelling or the undeliverable address. There's 6 billion pieces of undeliverable address mailed every year, and you don't want to get what Elvis Presley got when he's saying, "Return to sender, address unknown."
No, we do not.
No such zone. So, you know, you can do that. You can put in a little bit of time. You've put in that extra care to make that note mean something for them. Taking the time to get the correct address and spelling.
And so now I got a little thing for you here, a little acronym using the word love to help you try to think about what do you want that message to say, right? You're sitting down and people say, well, I don't know what to write. Well, what do I write? So we're going to start with L-O-V-E. Start with the letter L.
L. Let your heart be just filled with love. That's the first thing. Get rid of all the other emotions just for the first thing. The next is own it. Make it original, one-to-one communication. That's all what it's all about. Is, you know, in this world of abundance and everything getting automated, you want to make it own that original one-to-one communication.
Yeah.
The next is to visualize it. V for visualize. In the mail industry, we call it the mail moment. When that person opens that letter, and you imagine what they're going to be, and feel the feeling that you want them to feel, and that's going to translate when you write that note. And the next is E, enhance it. You can enhance it with handwriting, you can put in a little picture, you know, you can do all sorts of fun things, but whatever you give, enhance it with something of your own.
I love that. And you know, I think really no matter what you put down, the fact that it's handwritten and that someone sat there with a pen and thought about you and thought about the feelings they have for you, that's all. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be, you know, literature. It's just your words and your feelings translated into words. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all it has to be.
That's right.
I love it. Hey, tell me really quick what Window Book does. Your company.
We literally help thousands of companies save billions of dollars on their mailing and shipping costs, and I'm all about automating information so that we have more time and freedom to do things like personalized handwritten notes.
Noticing you do automation, but we're talking
about it's the ironic thing.
We're taking this old school here.
You know, Mark Zuckerberg committed to his people to handwrite a thank you note every day for a year. Publicly.
It's a lost art.
It's exactly, but it makes a difference. I was the first producer of electronic books back in the 80s, but I'm all into, you know, using that technology for people connecting one-to-one. And that's what makes a big difference in this world.
Awesome. Well, thanks for stopping by Good Day today. We appreciate it. Some great tips on how to make a nice Valentine's Day card or letter for your loved one. Oh, look at that. For me? Oh, thanks, Jeff. Thank you. Bethany, back to you.
It matches you perfectly, Marianne. I love it. 8:17 now.